finding my path, finding my path to my calling, because I really do believe working for the military is my calling. I don't know, before that, I don't know if I really was doing my calling, but I think I found it when I came here. So this is my classmates. I started my journey in the fall of 2010. And so this is our first year. We look all green. Look at Carrie and Angela over there. And so we went out. We found this place called George's, and unfortunately it's closed. But I went out on my birthday, which was December 10th, with another classmate of mine, and we talked about being a social worker around the world and how could we do that. And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, there's got to be a way. And so I had, thoughts of wanting to be a mother, and I was like, I'll just put that off. I don't want that. And so then this is us, this is us through the years. That was George's. I think Angela had our t-shirts made that said, saving the world one shot at a time. And so this is us through the years. My hair changes quite frequently, I noticed. But anyway, so the best laid plans, I tried to have a baby, I didn't. And then when ICSW ended, I was kind of stuck, because ICSW had given me a voice I never knew that I actually had, and I knew that I wanted to empower people, but I didn't know where. And it's hard to save or work with other people when you're stuck yourself. Two drowning people can't save each other, and so I was drowning, and so I knew that I wanted to do something different, but I didn't know what it was. And so after class, honestly, I struggled with some depression. I was stuck doing my dissertation until Barbara Berger snapped me out of it, and was like, slapped me around and like, okay, Xhosa, what you doing? And I realized that and I have to give a shout out. She was my chair. I realized that I beat all the odds. I did all the right things. I was not a teenage mother or unwed. I wasn't a high school dropout or a college dropout. I had a job, a career, a house. What was next? But I was stuck, and I felt like I was stuck in someone else's life. And so an old classmate of mine, another one of the other African-American classmates who ended up leaving the school, called me one day, and she said, girl, do you want to come and live on a tropical island and make a lot of money? And I'm like, what? And so I said, I was working 2 jobs. I didn't like either of them. And so I applied. And so 8 years ago, this month, I got a job offer that changed my life. And I was like, what? And I was still struggling and with the depression, but I was like, I want to do something different. And so I really worked through it, went to counseling, worked through a lot of my issues. And this time I freed myself. And so I saved myself. Well, what's interesting is I tell people all the time, I tell my soldiers, joining the military, you weren't running away, you were saving yourself.